Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal. Okay, good morning, and welcome to Tuesday. Well, big day for you today, and you're going to need to go ahead and grab your tool belt because it's Fix Your Windows and Doors Day, which, I don't know, it might be a metaphor for life, but if it's not, go ahead and grab that WD-40 so you can fix that creaky hinge on that door. But maybe it is referring to some of that emotional baggage you have in your life. But we've got something for that too. We got a book review here in just a couple minutes, so stick around for that. And if all that's just a little too heavy for you, it's also International Fairy Day. So maybe you can just sprinkle some glitter or some fairy dust on your head and your problems will just magically disappear. Well, speaking of magic, here's a little wisdom from someone who knows about creating magical moments that inspire millions of us. Our quote today is from the GOAT, Lionel Messi, who said, quote, "You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it," end quote. And that's not just locker room talk. That's the truth from the GOAT. I know that's number 2. I'm going to say it one more time today. But dreams don't just show up gift wrapped for you. They show up after hard work. So fight the good fight today, even if it's just against your inbox. Well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for June 24th, and we're going to start back in 1901, when on this date, Pablo Picasso, he opened his first major art exhibit in Paris, and he was only 19 years old. Then in 1947, the term flying saucer, it was born on this date after a UFO sighting in Washington. So cue the X-Files music. I don't have that. I can't pay for that. All right, 1983 is where we're going to head to next, and that's when Sally Ride, you remember her? She returned to Earth on this date after becoming the first American woman in space. Then in 1987, Lionel Richie, Ballerina Girl, well, that hit number 1 on the adult contemporary chart. So many other good songs on those other charts, not just the Billboard Hot 100 that I cover on this, so maybe I should start talking about those a couple more too. And lastly, in 1997, the U.S. Air Force released a report on Roswell. And, surprise, still no aliens. Well, okay, there you have it. No aliens. Hey, happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with the undisputed GOAT. That's number 3, I know. Lionel Messi is 37 today. Messi. All right. Actress known for Friday Night Lights and keeping high school nostalgia alive, Minka Kelly, she's 44 today. And the actress best known for her role on ER and making medical scrubs fashionable, Sherry Stringfield, she's 57 today. Well, the number 1 song on this date back in 1986 was Stuck With You by Huey Lewis and the News. Now, this is one of my favorite 80s bands, and this was Huey's second number 1 hit. And it was a bit of a departure from the band's usual kind of high-energy sound. Well, interestingly, Huey said that while listeners loved this song, the person the song was actually written about, they weren't particularly fond of it. I mean, what's a guy got to do, right? Well, speaking of relationships, responsibility, and commitment, let's jump back into Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and we're on the subchapter Living It today. And in this subchapter, Covey shifts the conversation from planning to performance. This is the part where the calendar meets your character and your priorities. They stop being words on paper and they become choices in real life, in real time. So habit 3, right? Put first things first. It requires integrity in action. Living out our values, not just talking about them. So Covey makes it clear. You don't become effective just by organizing your week or setting some noble goals out there. Nope. True effectiveness is about execution. He writes, quote, "The discipline to prioritize and act on your most important goals is the essence of effective self-management," end quote. And what makes living it powerful is it emphasizes on the gap between knowing and doing. So Covey doesn't mince words here. We often know what matters most, but we let distractions and emotions or just convenience, they override that wisdom. So Covey points out how easy it is to get caught up in the urgency trap, the endless stream of emails, interruptions, and reactive tasks that feel productive, but they don't truly move us forward. So to live in quadrant 2, the zone of important but not urgent, is to consistently choose long-term value over short-term pressure. That means saying no to lesser tasks, even if they're easy or expected. It means protecting time for things like exercise and creative projects, meaningful conversations with people, and strategic thinking. So Covey emphasizes the role of weekly planning in making this real, okay? So by identifying your roles, whether it be parent, friend, team leader, whatever it might be, setting specific weekly goals for each of those roles, and then scheduling time for them, you create space for intentional living. And it's not about cramming more into your day. It's about filling your days with what matters most. So Covey says, quote, "You simply can't think efficiency with people. You think effectiveness with people and efficiency with things," end quote. So in other words, don't rush through life, especially your relationships. Time management isn't just about productivity, it's about purpose. Okay, here's your takeaway. Living habit 3 means taking ownership of your time, your focus, and your follow-through. It's not just about having a plan, it's about living that plan with conviction. When your actions align with your deepest values, you stop reacting to life and you start leading it with clarity, calm, and confidence. Okay, well, if you have a stressful day or a stressful week ahead of you, take a deep breath. Remember that effective living isn't about being perfect. It's about daily decisions that match your purpose. Hey, thanks for hanging out with Morning Cereal today. Come back here tomorrow for more nostalgia and habits to live by. And until then, keep it intentional, keep it real, and have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Cereal podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.